She was feisty, 5'2", but a Jersey girl that grew up in northern New Jersey, went to nursing school. She joined the Chapin's Women's Club when she got here. And, they all loved her because, a lot of nice older Southern women. And they're not used to someone telling them, how it is right to their face. So. She was very aware. She kept asking, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And I don't have an answer because, we came up in a different time. We had scanners in our house, and that thing went off at 3 a.m. We jumped out of bed and ran, and it was volunteer. These people are paid. Obviously, my mother passed, and I'll always blame Lexington County. So. Because if she got there, at a normal time, say it took her 40 minutes to get to the hospital, which I think would be a regular call time, they could have started the antibiotics 2, 3 hours, 4 or 5 hours before that. And they might actually, kicked in and worked. But because of the delay of getting her there and just nonsense answers from supervisors and lady 911 operator, it wasn't a good time, obviously. There's nobody more surprised in the world when I heard that cold blue over the intercom. It was quiet in there. There was nobody there. There was like my mother and maybe one other person in the whole unit. So when I heard that, I looked at her and I said, "That's for my mom?" And she said, "I think so." The stupid meetings they have up here at this Timberlake Country Club. After my mother passed, they asked me to come. You couldn't sit down. That's how many people were in that room. It's a big room. And the local representative didn't show up. The Lexington County EMS didn't show up. They knew what was coming. They didn't show up. How do you not show up?
I went to get the blood pressure cuff and took his blood pressure. Not happy about what I heard, so I hooked him up to my EKG machine on my phone, and he was in something that we call atrial flutter, which is a sister to atrial fibrillation, but more serious. I said, "You're getting right in the car, and I'm taking you immediately to urgent care." And they hooked him up to the machine, and indeed he was in atrial flutter. They called the ambulance right away. That ambulance did not show up in their facility until 6:30. I was absolutely floored that when you have such an emergency, a cardiac emergency as this, that we waited almost an hour and a half for an ambulance to come to an urgent care of all places.
Having been through it a couple of times, I didn't realize it was a life or death situation. But again, given my age and the medical history, nobody knows. And clearly the medical staff there was not pleased with what was going on and felt somewhat the kind of stress that I was feeling. Yeah, and the uncertainty of, is this going to go on for another 10 minutes or 20 minutes or half an hour? I'll give you a half an hour, but anything over a half an hour in terms of response time, to me was just unacceptable.
They took Cam off to the hospital. He was admitted and was there for 4 days, wound up with a cardiac cath and 2 stents. So this was not a unserious, this was a potentially life-threatening situation. I really found that to be unconscionable in this day and age, that anybody anywhere would have to wait this long for ambulances.